Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card using the Happy Hibiscus stamp set, along with the coordinating dies, as well as the embossing folder. These products are a part of the new online exclusives that will be available to customers November 5th, but as a demonstrator, we can order them now. And if you want to get your hands on them, I can tell you how you get them early, okay? So before we start our project, we're gonna go over some buzzworthy business of the day. First, we have our Nests of Christmas paper pumpkin kit that's gonna bake 10 cards, has a shaded spruce stamping spot, and it coordinates with the Nest of Winter Sweet collection in the mini catalog. We also have the Merry Tags and More Dies add-on for $12. These dies coordinate with October, November, December paper pumpkin kit. If you want to subscribe to the paper pumpkin, there's a link in the description box below. You can go to my website, honeybeestampinghive.com, and click on paper pumpkin. Alrighty. Next up, we have 30% off, up to 30% off of the online kits collections. These are all the kits that are in the kits collection that are online, not including the scrapbooking kits and not the paper pumpkin kits, only the kits collection kits, okay? Up to 30% off, and we even have some new ones that just came out, so those are on sale as well. Oh, and back to the paper pumpkin kit, I forgot. If this is your first time subscribing for the paper pumpkin, until October 10th, you can get this paper pumpkin kit 40% off if it's your very first time subscribing to the paper pumpkin, okay? So those are the first two. Now, this is the starter kit promotion. Yes, we have a special going on. If you want to join Stampin' Up! And become a demonstrator, it costs $99 plus tax for your kit. In your kit, you get to choose $125 worth of products, anything you want in your kit, okay? It's totally customizable. For the special, they're going to add in an extra $30 of products. So instead of $125, you're going to get $155 worth of product in your starter kit. And again, that's $99 plus tax for $155. And you get free shipping, and they're going to include free business supplies as well. Okay? You do not have to have classes. You do not have to do videos. You do not have to sell anything. You can join just for the discount. And remember, I told you I was going to let you know how you can get these online exclusive products early. If you join, you can add those new products into your starter kit. Such a good deal. Lastly, we have our host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up! And I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies, okay? So that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let me start by showing you more of our online exclusives pre-order, okay? So I have some designer series paper. I have the, what is it called? Marbled Elegance. That's a very pretty designer series paper. We are only going to have this one Valentine focused suite in the online exclusive. The suite includes this beautiful designer series paper. Each sheet is double-sided with some gold foiling on the back on one side. It's also going to contain a stamp set with dies, some gold ribbon or cord. I'll show you that in a minute. Some embellishments, and I do believe that's it. Here's the last page of this paper. Very pure, pretty specialty designer series paper. And again, this is called Marbled Elegance, okay? So let's see. With that kit, I have the, not kit, but suite. We have dies. I didn't get the stamp set. And you can go on stamp, I think I put it on my blog. I'm not sure, but they have a preview of it. But here are the dies. I got the dies. I did not buy the stamp set. Oh, I used them. They're falling off. And if you see this ink, I always trace around my dies so I know where to put them back so they'll stick on the sticky. But this is a set of heart dies, and I went ahead and punched them out. or die cut them out, I should say, each one, and they layer sort of kind of. Those two are right here, and these are, oh, come on. These are these set of dies over here. I did them in Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink. So that is those there. This one, isn't that pretty? That's this one here. Then there's a flower in the stamp set that you can cut out right here. But you can still use that as a flower. You just have to make a center. That's it. And then we have our foliage, our leaves, that one there. And these are also in the stamp set that you can stamp and cut out, okay? So that is the Hearts of Elegance dies that coordinates with the Heart of Elegance stamp set. So again, I did not get the stamp set, but there's 2 more items I did get from this suite. I think I got everything except for the stamp set. So let's see. We have the embellishments here, the adhesive back heart sequins. Those are pretty. They're gold and they're very flat. So that goes with this suite, as well as the gold twisted thread. So it's kind of like linen thread, but it's thicker, but it's thinner than twine. Not twine. Yeah, what is it called? Yeah, I think it's the twine. Jute twine or something. It's thinner than that. It's like a cord, but it's really thin. Can you see how thin that is? So it'll tie very nicely and go flat, almost like linen thread. So that is in the Marbled Elegance suite. Okay. Next, I have the Utterly Adorable Designer Series paper. This is also a suite, and this is the paper. It is utterly adorable. And it does have coordinating dies and a stamp set. And this sheet, you can die cut this otter and that one and this little one as well. Then on this sheet, you can die cut these two. See, not those. You have to, it's two of the big otters that with the little foliage around it. It cuts out the foliage and everything. Isn't this pretty paper? I love it. Look at that. The water for the backgrounds, like stones. It's just beautiful. Okay. So let me show you the stamp set. Utterly amazing. Isn't that cute? It's a photopolymer stamp set. Then we have some coordinating dies. These are super cute. Now this die, let me show you. I played with everything. I want to show you what the dies do. So I played with everything and I've cut out so many things. So don't pay attention. Okay. So on this sheet, you can see I cut out this otter and the little otter here because they were on that side. Then I did the fish right here and the little bubbles right there. Now for this piece, I did that over here. Up, and it's giving you a sneak peek. It just cuts a little opening. So if you have one of these cute little otters that I die cut from the paper, actually from this one, you can kind of put them in like this if you want. Have them halfway in the water, like on his back like that. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So you see, I die cut a lot, but these are the ones I die cut from the paper, the Designer Series paper. I have a little one down here somewhere, but this is the log. So that piece of that log right there, I die cut that from the Designer Series paper. No, it does not die cut the actual log, but I just used it because I like the color. Then we have some little stones. So these are little rocks. And this one looks like two rocks stacked on top of each other. It just cuts out a medium size and a small one at the same time. That's all that is. So we have a lot of things that we can die cut out of that. So this is a very cute and fun suite of products. And for this one, we have the same little thing. We have the Lost Lagoon soft cording. So this is a little thicker than the gold one I showed you. But this is also still thin enough to tie a bow and put on a project. and won't take a, make a lot of bulk. But it's really silk satiny. Like, I haven't tied anything with it, but it feels like it's real satiny. And then we have these Riverside Irregular Pearls. This is like one of my favorite things in this suite. I love these. We're going to be using these today. Yeah. Okay. and then, last thing I got, nope, not the last thing. I ordered some of the silver and gold, brushed silver and gold foil specialty paper. It's 12 by 12. I cut mine down to 4 by 6 because I know this is how I'll be using it. So, but it does come 12 by 12. I cut everything down and put it in this little package. Very pretty silver and gold sheets. You get 3 of each. Very nice. And the last thing that I got is the perfect pairs. We go together like salt and pepper. We go together like milk and cookies. Perfect pair. You complete me. And I think that's where that would come in. And you could put the cow on the milk carton. Very cute. I love this. This is super cute. Okay. So now that I've showed you all of this, let's go ahead and get started on our project. So today we are going to be featuring the Hibiscus, Happy Hibiscus stamp set. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some stamping. I have some basic white cardstock here. And there's no particular size. It's just big enough for me to stamp what I need to stamp. Now I have some Tuxedo Memento Black ink. This is our craft ink, pigment ink pad. This is for the white pigment ink. If you want to purchase that, it comes with a blank ink pad and a refill bottle for the white ink. But I use this to put my Tuxedo Memento Black refill in to give me a bigger black ink pad, so I can stop using my little stamping spot, because this one, it inks better than the original. And as a matter of fact, I kind of over inked it, so I have to be very careful when I'm very lightly touch it. So we're gonna stamp our greeting here. Then I'm gonna stamp this big stamp. Let me take this off of here because it's not quite on the block correctly. So I'm gonna just lay that down on my desk, pick it up, and I'm gonna ink this up. Ooh, I forgot, tap lightly. It's over inked. And I gotta do it over. I went off to the side. I went off the edge of the paper. I forgot I need to twist it just a bit, and I'm gonna stamp it twice, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And I did the same thing. Goodness, Shauna. I think I'm too excited because this is such a cute stamp set. Okay, there we go. So now I'm done with this black ink. We're gonna get some Lost Lagoon. We're gonna move our sentiment to the side because we're done with that. So we have our Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. Where's, oh. We're gonna get the largest flower and we're gonna stamp it in Lost Lagoon. So we're just gonna ink that up. And I'm gonna try to line it up correctly and stamp down here. And then I wanna stamp in the second generation on my second, right here, see? So you can make 2 with 1 inking of your stamp. So then we're gonna do Berry Burst, and we're gonna do that one in the medium flower. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try to hover over that, stamp that down, stamp it down over here. Isn't that pretty? And our last flower we're gonna do in Calypso Coral. And that's the little one. We're gonna take this, ink it up, stamp it here, stamp it here. Oh no, you guys, you're supposed to stamp it off. I inked it back up by habit, but that's okay because I already stamped all of these things. But I wanted to show you how easy this works and how you can make 2 sets of the flowers inking it once. So this is the die that will cut out these 3 flowers. They are going to cut them out separately. So once you die cut them, you're going to get 3 separate flowers. So if I die cut this one, I will get these 3 separate flowers like this. Well, not exactly like this because these are actually embossed. So that's where our embossing folder comes in. It's a hybrid. So you can actually take the die. On the label side, you want to find your image, and it's right here. Put your die in there like this. Then you would line up your images in here. And what I would do, or what I did, I lined this up first like this. Took some washi tape. And then did that so my dies won't move. And then when I lined it up on here, find your flowers, line them up correctly like this. Then when you close your die, your folder, you just run it through like your basic 3D fold sandwich, and it'll emboss it and die cut them out at the same time. Or you can just emboss your paper. You don't have to die cut it. So there you have that. So those are the flowers. And I went ahead and did the second set, the lighter version of these as well. So I embossed these, the dark ones, but the lighter ones I did not emboss. So those, I don't know if you can even see that embossing. Can you see that? I know you can on the reverse side. But yeah, those are embossed. So let's get to putting our card together. I also stamped, oh, I didn't even do it. I stamped 2 leaves because there's some leaves in this stamp set. And I did the same thing. I stamped in garden green, full strength, second strength, and then die cut it out, okay? Then I also used the extra dies because there are some standalone dies in here that don't coordinate with the stamp set. It's these here, and then this leaf and this leaf. And I cut these out. I think this is shaded spruce and old olive. I'm thinking that's shaded spruce. It's either shaded spruce or garden green. I can't remember because I was stamping and punching and die cutting and with all of my new things, okay? I also used the label, this long label die here to cut out our sentiment, and I did that ahead of time. So what we're gonna do is take a piece of basic black. This is 3 3/4 by 1 1/8. And we're gonna take our sentiment and we're gonna layer that on here. So let me get scrap paper because I need to be able to see this black. I can't see it on my desk. And I'm gonna glue this down flat. And you wanna be careful putting your glue across the little decorative ends because this glue will seep through. So we're just gonna try to put this in the middle of this black layer. Is that kind of balanced? Yep, I think so. So we'll call that good. And then I have a base of Calypso Coral that is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. I'm burnishing that down with my bone folder. And I've gone ahead and got a piece of basic black that is 5 by 3 3/4. And I matted it with our inside piece of basic white that is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And I stamped those same flowers in the little leaf right here. And we're just gonna put that down on the inside of our card. Come on. So we can get that done. And then I'm gonna do a little stamping on this piece. So let me get back my black ink. And I have the little, I don't know, background stamp that comes in a stamp set. And I'm gonna stamp in this corner right here. And I'm gonna stamp it twice. And I'm gonna flip it and do the same thing. Stamp in this corner, stamp it twice. And that's it. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm gonna get ink everywhere. Okay. So now we're gonna start mounting our flowers. So I'm gonna get this large one, the full strength Lost Lagoon. I want to put it basically like, oh man, I'm covering up my second generation. About right here. And I'm going to get the large light, the stamped off one, and I want to put it about right there. Okay, now that we have those, it should be a little easier to place the rest of them. This one, we'll put about right there. Then we'll take this one, put it about right here, like so, like that. Get our little ones. We're gonna tuck them in. There I go, covering up my, covering up. I want that little second generation to show. So let me turn this upside down. Put that right there. Okay, then, out of these leaves that I die cut, I want to put the darker one with the full strength stamped image right here. We're going to put this one. I'm trying to work kind of fast because I don't want these things to stick down before I can tuck. Like this one is sticking. Ay, ay, ay. And that's because I forgot. We want to tuck it right there. Okay. Then I have these, and I'm going to do the same thing. So, Shauna, why did you push that back down so hard? I don't know. But we're going to put those. That's the full strength one, and this is the one that was stamped off. And we're going to put that right here. Okay. And then I'm going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to put on the back of our sentiment label. I'm just going to put a couple on here to pop that up on our card front here. And we're going to cover this. Oop, get away. We're going to put that right across the middle here. I guess I could have scooped this in a little more. I should have been a little more careful. Oh, I'm trying to get it to the end. I can't see because I got to pull it close to me, but I'm trying to stay in frame so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Then we're going to put, oh, that's crooked. Oh, that is so crooked. Oh, I've pushed it down. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're going to put this on. Did I tell you this is 5 by 3 3/4, this basic white? And then I'm going to put that on 4 1/4, not 4 1/4, 5 1/4 by 4 of basic black. Just like that. Then we're going to put this on our card front. Just like that. And we're going to close up our glue just like that. So let's get these Riverside Irregular Pearls. Oh my gosh. This is like my favorite thing. They're so pretty. And you get white, gray granite, and Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to be using the Lost Lagoon. Although I could use the white. I think I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon though. We're going to put 2 of these bigger ones on the sides here. And then I want a small one. Ooh, I might need to add some more glue. Maybe I'll put a couple of small ones. I'll put one there. Since I wasn't too careful about my placement, because I didn't want that to be showing. And so, let's put one more, and we'll put it right here at the top, just like that. Okay, that is that card finished. Isn't that pretty? Especially if I would have done it right. I need to put some more glue. If I would have done it the way I pictured it in my head, you guys know I don't usually make my cards ahead of time, so this is my first time making it. So there. That's cute. I like it. The recipient won't know that's not how I had it in my head. Isn't that pretty though? So now let me show you. I made 2 other cards. I cased the samples that Stampin' Up showed us with this stamp set. So this is the first one. I used some peach pie cardstock. I embossed a layer here that is 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. I used Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, and Coastal Cabana. For the flowers, this is the Petunia Pop ribbon. And then I used the In Color Shimmer Gems, I think these are called. And this is the other sentiment that's in the stamp set. Really cute. I didn't do the inside yet. But I thought that was really pretty. And I think, oh, the leaves are Granny Apple Green and Shy Shamrock, the other In Color. So that's what that is. Okay, and then this is the third card, but the second one I cased. And this is Daffodil Delight, Peach Pie. I think that's Coastal Cabana stamped off. These leaves are Old Olive and Garden Green, Mossy Meadow. This is, I think this one is, I don't know. Told you, I just had cardstock and was die cutting a bunch of stuff. But these little flowers are crushed curry and pumpkin pie. And if you can see very lightly back here, I stamped that little background stamp in Basic Beige. And this is Basic Beige cardstock on Basic White. This is the other sentiment label in the stamp set, the last sentiment. Thanks for being so kind. So yeah, these are the 2 cards I cased. This is the card we made today. And that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.